Okay, TRW, Rio Grande, the Battle of Valverde, Strategy and Tactics magazine game from number 143. Just a rules exploration. To try this out, maybe I should not have had maybe I should not have had my first contact in the river, basically, but I'm going to press ahead. Initiative, go ahead and roll. Oops, those were ties. All right, so we'll go like that. You can add points from your overall commanders if they're on the map. They're not on the map here, so I'm disregarding that. So it looks like it's a simple die roll, comparison. Okay, so the player wins the initiative. Now I see the bonus. The initiative bonus is a free action. Okay, so free action here means not having to roll on the turn continuation table. So the Union would have the free action here. By the way, the Confederate player automatically wins the initiative on the first turn of the game. I definitely had not seen that the last time. So looking at the Union here, I guess action. Yeah, I want to get into combat as soon as possible. There's probably not, this is not a good tactical situation whatsoever. But what I want to try to do is I want to try to have the Delta Company here, D Company, 1st U.S. Cavalry with Roberts Commander. Boy, that really is tiny writing. I want them to fire on the Confederate cavalry there in the, what do they call it, Grove. What does that mean, though? I'm wondering. Actions again, because we have, okay, so there are 3 things a unit may do. That is actions: movement, combat, and resupply. So I guess I want D Company to do a combat action. Then there's it sounds good. We'll see it in practice. It sounds good. You have coordinated actions and uncoordinated actions. So a coordinated action. So coordinated actions are those in which more than one unit may partake and require those units to be in command. But what I'm wondering is, if you do a coordinated action, do you have to do the same kind of action? I guess you could say there's an argument either way. There's a good argument either way. An infantry or cavalry unit is in command. Okay, so let's go ahead and do command. I guess Robert's. What is Robert's command span? Command range, yeah, okay, I guess it is 6. So his guys are easily in command there. Command status is determined at the time of the action, which would be now. But before the TCT, that's turn continuation table dice roll. But we don't have to do that because it's a free action. So coordinated actions usually, okay, we don't need the action rating of Roberts because we're not rolling on the turn continuation chart or table. Okay, again, in other words, do I say Roberts is going to do a coordinated action with all of his companies, and then they can each do different things like combat, move, or if it's a coordinated action, do they have to do the same thing? Overall commander, we don't have an overall commander on the map yet. Coordinated actions include movement, forming square, which is for Union regulars only, any form of combat, resupply, and mount dismount. Still, do they have to be the same thing? Uncoordinated actions. Okay, maybe we can imply what coordinated actions are by looking at uncoordinated actions. Uncoordinated actions are undertaken by individual units. That is, all the units in the same hex only, which I guess would apply here. That are out of command. Never mind. Independent units or by leaders wishing to move alone. In-command units may not undertake an out-of-command action unless their leader's action 2 status. Oh, okay, yeah. Out of command units are use the automatic TCT modifier, blah, 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 blah. Uncoordinated actions are movement, fire, mount, dismount. Uncoordinated units may not initiate a melee. That's important. Again, do they have to do all the same thing? Well, I'm not going to waste time here, so I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to have the situation. I'll go ahead and have the situation where D company. Oh, and then the issue is, does this take Roberts or not? Oh, I guess I do need to know. Does he have to have Roberts involved? Let's see if we can get it from the rules summary. Turn continuation system. 3 types of actions: coordinated, uncoordinated. A unit may perform only 2 actions. We know that in 2 actions in a given turn. An action commanded by a leader is considered to be undertaken by that leader and all units in his command actually performing the action. That doesn't really help. I don't know. Alright, I might just have to skip this whole thing and say... Alright, I'm just going to skip the whole thing. No, because he's in command, though. This doesn't... This is not looking good. Sequence of play. The player with initiative chooses a desired action and rolls one. No. I mean, yeah, but... blah, 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 blah. This is not good. Player may perform any action in his player segment with any eligible unit subject to the restricted blah. Before performing a given action, no, I don't have to roll in the TCT because this is the initiative bonus. Alright, 4.13. The player who wins the blah 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 blah. Okay, we already looked at that. 4.23. 4.23. Those are TCT die roll adjustments. We don't have that. One free action to 2.4. All right. Let me put. Command units with leaders who have a printed, it doesn't. Okay, I guess I can see a very, very slight implication that it's an action with a number of units partaking. An action commanded by a leader. Yeah, but can I act with a unit without the leader? An action undertaken by an individual unit, even a leader, applies 4.34. Okay, as an action, only to that unit. Alright. Very, very slight implication that I guess D Company can act on its own. Okay, let's just move on, put Roberts underneath. Alright, can I get firing? This is combat. This is not, I don't think this is optimal at all. I mean, just quick look. Combat. This is a combat action. Is it free fire? I have no idea if it's free fire. Is it melee? Fire and then melee? Well, let's do fire and then melee. Again, this... Let's do fire and then melee, I guess. Available to any adjacent combat units. Okay. Infantry, cavalry, artillery units may fire at enemy units within the range on their counter. Units may fire through their front and flank sides. Too far. Well, still. Wow. What is the actual procedure? Fire, combat? Combat. Okay, what is free fire? When a combat unit undertakes a combat action, it may do one of the following. Free fire. Which is what? Alright, let's go to the definition. There are some definitions at the front. Free fire. No. Oh, these terms are not even in, they're not in alphabetical order. So command, action, free action. Initiative, turn, continuation, table, zones of control, fire, combat, melee, morale. Nope, that does not help. Okay. Free fire, melee, infantry. Alright, free fire doesn't matter because it only applies to infantry, dismounted cavalry, and artillery. Okay, melee, infantry, and cavalry includes. So I could do melee. Fire and then melee, available to any adjacent combat units. Okay, let's do fire and melee. Units may fire in blah 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 blah. Combat. That really doesn't help. I mean, firing infantry, dismounting can make. A unit may be fired at only once in a single action, exception of units that may not combine fire having only one unit target at which to fire. Units may fire through the front or flank hex sides. Okay, I got going into the procedure, but isn't defensive fire first? I mean, isn't defensive fire first? Is this horribly out of order or what? Alright, I'm just going to jump ahead to defensive fire. When firing defensive fire, which is never defined, or I can't say it's never defined. I don't see the definition. Where's defensive fire? I'm just going to guess that he fires first. Uses an 8-time I just realized I think there's a RADA with a different fire table. Well, so if that's true, I guess I'm knowingly using the wrong fire combat. That doesn't... Heck. Alright. It's very unfortunate that this is not going to go anywhere fast at all. So, you know what? I'm not going to imply that there's any defensive fire. I guess I'll get to that later. I'll just go forward with what it says. To fire, the player states which units are firing, which targets are easy. Right here. He totals the combat strength. Is that 6? No, yeah, 6. Totals the combat strength of all units firing into a given hex and then locates the corresponding column on the fire combat table. Doesn't sound right at all. Try this again. Infantry, cavalry, and artillery units may fire at enemy units within the range of their counter. Units may fire through their... He said that. He totals the combat strength of all units firing in the given hex and then locates the corresponding column. I thought I was supposed to adjust it. All right, I'm just going to imply that mounted. Oh wait, it's ×1 anyways. Well, I guess it doesn't matter then. Okay, so it is 6. So it's just 6. So it's just on the 6 to 9 column. Do any of these? Oh yeah, I'm sure we have adjustments here. How do I get them all? Adjustments to fire results column. But are there DRMs too? Are there DRMs? Okay, I only see. Oh, actually, I only see I only see right now column shifts. Okay. Any units are firing into through enemy's rear? No. Or is routed? No. Target is mounted cavalry. Yeah, it is. Those Confederate cavalry are mounted. So that's one right. Massed target. Uh-oh. I need the definition. I doubt a 4 strength. Target unit would be massed. All right, now I see free fire explained. It's actually explained at the very end of the fire combat rules section. Probably not the best place for it, but it is. There is a paragraph on free fire. Okay, but that's not what I was getting at. Where's a mass target? Well, again, I doubt this is a mass target. Is there a summary of all the adjustments? Okay, again, this is horrible practice. I'm guessing it's not a mass target. Mounted cavalry firing. Oh, they are mounted cavalry firing. So that's one less left. So that cancels out the target being mounted cavalry. Okay. Disrupted units, no terrain effects. Now this is, I think, now this might get hairy. Well, it is into, what do you call it? It is into the grove for sure. Fire effect on, effect on fire 1 left. That makes sense. All this effect shift the combat result, column 1 or 2 left. Okay, left. Okay. So I'm wondering if there's any modifier for being, again, half in the water. Oh, I guess you do count that as the ground and not the water, I guess. So the other thing is it up elevation? I don't think so. I think this is up elevation, and this would be up elevation, but I don't think that's up elevation. So I guess it is just the grove. So I guess it is just one left. So left, we go down to the 3 to 5 column. We rolled a 4, which is a D result. I guess it's nice to ease into this. D result, disrupted, affects all units in the hex. Disrupted units. And then we have 4 listed things here. May undertake only 1 additional action that turn. Okay, what do I... Oh, I guess there are disrupted markers. So, target is disrupted like that? I tell you, that seemed kind of easy. Huh. Alright, is there a section on combat results? I wonder... No. Well, that seemed kind of easy.